Hi everyone, Sue from Art Craft and Journals, and today I have a little project that I'd like to share with you. It was totally inspired by Nick the Booksmith and Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures as well. Both have done similar things. Oh, and also Tracie Fox also. She did some digital ones of them. Which I would have loved to have got, but I'm trying really hard not to buy too much stuff at the moment because I'm on this mission to de-stash all the stuff that I have. So I'm sort of working through all the bits and pieces that I have. So what I've got today, I've got some manila folders, they're used ones. I also have out my little container of pressed flowers. Now what I'm going to do is these here, I guess you'd call them specimen cards, and I might just take you down a little. Okay, so basically what it is, it's two pieces of manila folder with a little window cut out and some acetate and some pressed flowers. So that's that one. And I haven't quite finished yet. I'm going to stamp some numbers on there. And I've sort of left this bit like for in case someone wants to add notes or something. That's the whole thought of it behind it. This here I typed up from the internet. I just searched the name of the flower and used Wikipedia just to you know, type out the little bit of information. So that's the fuchsia. And these were all taken from my garden too. Not that I have a huge garden by any means, but I think I actually took the only flowers that were in the garden. This one here, we've got miniature roses, and I've got a little bit of graph paper there and some washi tape. And these are carnations. This is really the first time that I've sort of done much with the flowers, with the pressing of flowers. This one is a hibiscus, or I call it a Chinese hibiscus or a lantern plant. It's sort of, the flowers are like lanterns to me. So that's that one. So I'm going to make a couple more. And what I have in front of me, I've got two pieces of card. Now, they were both, actually that's the one I need to show you. This one is 9 centimetres, and I did write it in inches, but I can't see where I've put it. Let me just have a quick look. No. It was 9 centimetres, or roughly 3.5 centimetres. This is 18 centimetres, or just past 7 inches. And then what I did was, I did 2 for each card, and then I used one of my rectangular dies and just cut a window out to fit. So that's that. Now the first thing you have to do is just distress in the little window bit. Okay, I'll just pop that to one side. Then what I did, I actually popped that down, the back down with the front on it. Then I grabbed my flower and I placed it where I wanted it to be. And I did use art glitter glue, but you could probably use a craft glue as well, just to stick it down. Okay, and we might just leave that one there for the moment drying while I do the second one. This one is a lot finer. I think that's the right side. As I said, I did these out of my garden. I don't have a huge amount in my garden. Okay. Alright. Okay, just pop that up there out of the way. Now the next step is to put some tape around the window. I'm just using the finer double-sided tape. You don't have to be too fussy, nothing's hopefully going to fall out. Okay. Then what you need to do is make sure you've got a little piece of acetate probably hard to see, but a little piece of acetate that's going to cover the window, and you simply pull the backs off. It's quite an easy project. I think the most difficult part actually was trying to figure out the names of the plants or the flowers that I had. There were a couple which I wasn't 100% sure on, and of course I don't have the little tags that would have come with the plants initially. So what I had to do was I only could do the ones that I knew names of. Okay, so that's that. Now that's going to sit over like so. Now next step is to put some more tape over the acetate to close that bit. There we go. Okay, and I also put some, actually I might put on this one, just on the edges. And I just, the majority of it I use glue stick. Okay. Now, again we pull off. Okay, now the tricky bit is trying to line it up. If you don't cut it straight in the first place, that doesn't help either, I discovered. Not that it was way out, but it just was a little. Okay, and if you've got a little bit of an overhang anywhere, just trim it off. Okay, then, whoops, stand up. Just to stress it a little bit so it looks like it's been around for a while. Hope everyone's good. Life's treating you well. I'm good at the moment. It's a little warm today, but that's okay. Now this one is the daisy, so make sure I get the right one. Yep, the daisy. Oh, before I do that, distress the edges. Now these were printed on tea dyed paper as well. That fortunately went through my printer. Doesn't always, but this particular piece did. Not sure why. Okay, now what I did was I did put a little bit extra on it just to fill up that space. But I also, which I nearly forgot, you can actually do this before you stick that on as well. It just fills the background, I find. There we go. A little bit of a script stamp. Okay, now let's just use my little tearing blade. A little bit of distressing. Okay, actually I like this side. I like the matte side, which is probably the inside of the bag better. Okay, and a bit of glue on that one. Decide where you're going to have it. I'll have this one down here. Now I did also have a small piece up the top because, as I said, I'd like to put some numbers. I've got to find some number stamps, so I'm not sure if I have any. Right, and what I did do, I just put a bit of washi, very conveniently, it's not tearing straight anyway. And I just put a little bit of washi just to make it look like, you know, they've stuck on something later. And I didn't have any beigey or anything like that, so I used a green pale green. I thought that would, you know, that would do. A little bit there as well. Okay, so that's that one. Relatively quick to make. And I'll just quickly do the other one. Okay, so again, the flower's stuck on, so it's a matter of putting the tape on the inside. And remember to distress it before you glue it down. My first couple, I forgot about that. Oops, okay, so removing the tape, or trying to remove the tape. Okay, nope, that's not it. There we go. Grab the acetate, stick it on. Lovely. Then back to the tape again. And of course these can be just popped into your journals. It could be a journaling card, I guess, if you like, but I think with the flower in the inside it's a bit thick to be a journaling card. I think it's more just an embellishment. Alright, now I'll just straighten all this up again. Okay, now I'm just a little concerned about these little petals. I just want them to lie flat. Okay. I don't know. Ugh. Okay. And once again, taking off the tape, or trying to take the tape off. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this, but you know, if it involves grabbing a tool out, 90% of the time, I just can't be bothered. Eventually you get it off. You really do. Maybe not. There we go. Okay. Right, lining it up. There we go. And we will stamp first this time. And a little bit up there. Okay. Really does make a difference, that stamping, it really does. Okay, glue this one down. And this time I use a little bit of the grid paper. Just a little bit of tearing. Doesn't have to be perfect, remember. A little bit of grunging it up a little bit. Glue it down. And a little bit of this. Again, it doesn't matter where you put this, I've just put it there because there's no stamping. And now the tape, which just trim that little bit, and then we distress the edges. And there we have it, another specimen card. So very quickly, I'll just take the, okay, let's just get rid of this out of the way. And pop the lid on the art glitter glue. Okay, clear a space. Alright, so we have this one. This one. And I will leave pictures at the end of the video as well. this one, this one, and this one. So there we go, my version of specimen cards. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you also got some inspiration, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.